Hello, super deformed rally car fans. We have a special set here. This is the Subaru Impreza set of the World Rally Championship 1997 car and 2001 car. And this set is from 2006. Let's see what else is on here. Still taped on that side. Oh, that's smart. You can actually see the back end of these things through the packaging. Alright, some photos of them. Standard 06 line. Alright. This thing's brand new. This tape's never been breached before, but I don't keep this packaging, so I'm just going to throw it out. But I will probably keep this plastic box. Maybe I'll make it, use it as a diorama or something later. So there's some plastic wrapping in there. This box actually has Choro-Q molded into the corner, but it's all scratched up, so I don't know, maybe I won't use it for a diorama. It's no good if you can't see through it, right? Look at that, that thing's all messed up. But it did have this nice vacuum storm stuff to keep the cars from moving around. Because without it, they will move around. A little speedy road there, pretty nice. And then the good old plastic base. Well, maybe I could have used this at least for a diorama. Alright, put that aside. So these are the photos of the real cars here. This is number 3 card. Colin McRae was the driver of this car. So you have the 555 sponsorship. 555 is a tobacco brand, by the way. You can actually see the 5s on this one, but not on the Choro-Q. Okay, so this is back when the Impreza still had these horizontal lights on them. Let's get a dental pick out. Where did it go? So, standard 5-spoke gold wheels from Choro-Q. It's appropriate color. The real car is 6 spokes. Oh well. Tampo printing, all this stuff, so it looks good. You can actually read McRae here, so that's nice. Subaru. There's window molding detail here. Going to the front, you have the clear headlights here. I think this whole body is this clear plastic. I don't know, I could be wrong. These are very clear, but the windshield is like smoked. And it's got printed on graphics on it, which are nice. You see all these vent details molded in nicely. Sorry, keep losing. I have a problem. I don't actually look at my screen very often because the light in here is so bright. There's a glare on it, so I lose focus sometimes. Nice texture here. You can actually see the stars of the Subaru logo, so that's good. Black in the grille here, and then this is actually deep. This little brake duct. Orange paint on the turn signal. The STI printing. So that's really good, except obviously there's no black paint here, but that's an easy fix. Oh, I think this is supposed to be the intercooler. And this is actually supposed to be black. So, not sure what I'm going to do if I want to paint this silver and then paint those black, or just leave it all black. It all kind of looks black in shadow, so. Alright, some more tampo printing up here on this side of the car. Looks pretty much the same as the other side. And then the tail end, we have the red and silver tail light, so that's good. Some sponsorship printing, tells you the car, what year, so that's really nice on the sticker here. The rear wing is actually molded nicely. It's not toy-like. This is a wing that you could find on a 164 realistic model. And on the side of the wing, we have a bunch of printing, but it looks some sort of sponsorship I can't make out. On the bottom, yeah, it tells you what it is, and it says 06 here, standard construction, screw and a tab. So yeah, the body is clear plastic, you can see here. Alright. That makes me wonder though. Hold on here. We're gonna open this guy up. So I'm wondering, why is the windshield all gray when the rest of it is very clear? I think they painted it. So they sprayed some actual brown or black on the inside surface there. You can see the silver here for the headlights. Very okay, and then the melt marks for the rear wing there. Alright, well, there's a lot of effort on this one, so that's pretty impressive. I'm going to take this out. I just so happen to have wheels that look more like the photograph, or at least the first photograph with the 6 spokes. So I got to get a motor back in here. Motor shell, that is. Took the axle out of this motor. Keep those handy actually, because we're going to do the same on the next one. So if we look at these photos here, you know, these rally cars are running different stages. This looks like a gravel tire, maybe. A tarmac tire, right? I'm going to go with these 6 spokes here, I think. They're a little bit similar. Maybe a little bit narrower. There. Alright. So I'm using poster mounting putty. I could actually space it like the real car, but I like to slam my stuff down, so we'll do that. Could maybe make this steer as well, though. Let's make that steer a little bit. Okay, so that one is good enough. Let's look at the other one. So this is a few years later down the road, and Richard Burns is the driver of this one, the number 5 car. So this is that bug-eye one with the really weird headlights, and then these taillights here. Okay, let's take a look at this. So this has some like mesh wheels. We're going to be swapping those out as well. You know what? The tampo printing on this one is much shinier than this one. Am I mistaken? It looks glossier, as if it... that's strange. This looks like just yellow paint, like matte paint. Again, hold on. I'm losing focus. I'm going to have to look through my camera screen, but I have to pull it back ahead of the lights or behind the lights, but then you can't see the models very well. Ah, boy. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell the difference in the yellow. It looks like this is shinier than that one. Alright, let's continue on. Just a nice door handle detail there. So the bug eyes are printed nicely. You know, this black with the clear little lights in the middle. It's kind of hard to tell though with the reflection, but it is there. Then we have these fog lamps, but no additional printing on them because they're so recessed. There's black in this grill here and here. There's no stars on this one though. Okay. Then there's black up here for some reason. I think that's a hood vent, but it's not molded in, which is weird. The scoop for the intercooler is there though, and then a scoop up on the roof. Again, printed details here. Looks good. This side of the car. I'm now noticing there's some sponsorship here on the C-pillar. Yeah, okay. And then also the rear wing. The taillight is kind of weak compared to the other one. There should be silver up here, or white up here. You can see a little tail pipe as part of the clear base, and then a sticker again, and the wing again looks pretty good. There's also printing on the rear window on this one. Alright, same kind of construction here. So let's now take this one apart. Why won't it come apart? I don't know if there's some glue holding it. This is strange. Alright. Okay, so again, they silver for the headlights, and they smoked that canopy with some clear black or something. Let's get rid of this thing. These wheels are nice and all. I'll just put them on a different Choro-Q. Find the thread. And so, if we look at these wheels now, back to these photos, these are more modern, like Pro Drive wheels, multi-spokes, a lot of spokes. And you already have these 3D designed for some other Choro-Qs, so just a matter of printing them again. And this one actually has a brake system back there with some red calipers. I'm just going to put the calipers inboard where I think they should be, but they might not be on the real car. That one's a little high, but whatever. Okay. Maybe we should have this one steer also, but let's go this other direction. Alright, so that looks more like the photo, I think. Let's get the spin machine out. Alright, I got a few other Imprezas. So, this is a Wanda coffee. This is a free toy that came with a can of coffee in Japan. I did 3D print my own wheels on this, but it actually has the same, if not more, details than these Choro-Qs. So, in a way, Choro-Q is a bit of a letdown, because I had to pay a lot of money for these two Imprezas, but not much for this one. This is much more modern, though. I think this is from like the 2006, 2008, somewhere in the later 2000s. Okay. And then another freebie. This one I think is a Suntory Boss. It doesn't say anything on the bottom. And these are the wheels it came with. It's a different type of deformation where the canopy is a lot shorter. But even this, this is a police car, by the way. That's why it's red on in the grill. But it has a lot of printed details, including all this badging back there, which is nice. And a little police light with a translucent red thing. No clear windows, though. But again, this is free with a can of coffee, so it's nice. Okay, so Choro-Q wise, I've got this Impreza with some Hot Wheels Real Riders on it. And it's got this manga Itasha, it's called, where they put cartoon characters on their cars in Japan. But this one's got printing, paint all over the place. But the taillights really you can't see, of course, because the thing's already red. Not bad, not bad. Let's put this one here. And this is the street legal normal version, but with the same type of wheels as that other one, but silver. And lowered, of course. Although this has a low wing. It is the bug eye, but I guess this is a different year because it doesn't have the blackout of the headlights. But I think it's the same casting, just a different rear wing. Let's put it next to that bug eye rally one, and then the thing's spinning slowly enough. Let me hit the focus again. See, I think it's the same casting, but this one they glued on a that thing, and they melted in a different rear wing. But both of them have pretty weak taillights. You know, they're missing that backup light, whereas this one does have it. So, it's strange. You know, they're from the same set, but the paint on this one seems glossier, not on that. It's almost like they came from two different sets, yet you clearly saw me pull them out of the same set. So it's rather strange, these two. Yeah, and the fact that there's no black paint in the main grille is really strange, but you can still see the Subaru logo. So these were probably cast in different times originally. The original mold is probably from several years apart, maybe. Alright, well, enough talking about that. Let's let these guys spin on their own. Nope. Alright, well, even though I did pay a lot more than whoever paid for those cans of coffee once, these are still pretty nice Choro-Qs. You know, all this extra tampo printing, not only on the body, but also the windscreen in the side, where you can actually read the driver's names. That's really nice. So I just have to go back and add a little black paint to this one for sure, and then I'll call it a day. Alright, well, if you like rally cars, you like tuned things, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I'll try to collect some more of these things later on. Rally cars by ChoroQ. Hopefully I can find more. Thanks. I'll see you guys. Bye.